Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Edo elections, Oyegun reveals why he didn't campaign for APC. My people, finally the cat is out of the bag, and if Oyegun has spoken before the election, they will tempt and capture him carrying out anti-party activity. What are we talking about? We know that the governor of Ekiti State, a faction in Ekiti State, APC, has said that he should be suspended. A sitting governor should be suspended. Why? They said he entertained PDP members just before Edo election, and that is an anti-party activity. So the man Oyegun, we know that before the elections, he had in mind, he has a soft spot for Governor Gordon Obaseki, which is not a news. He actually wanted Governor Gordon Obaseki to remain in APC. He did all he possible can, spoke to Adams Oshomole one-on-one, had a discussion with him, but still Oshomole will not budge. He insists and said Obaseki must leave, and of course he left. We all know what happened. Today he's been elected under the People Democratic Party, and Oyegun is free to speak because APC, anything is anti-party activity. So this man has, is now finally able to speak a week after the election, a week after the result has been announced, well over a week, to say why he did not campaign for the APC candidate. A lot of people said the other time, why is he not saying anything? Few days to the election, that news came up and people were saying Oyegun should have spoken, Oyegun should have said something. His silence means something. It means that silence is secretly supporting Obaseki. Well, there was no indications to that. There was no clear-cut speaking to that. He never said that to anybody. Whatever everybody was saying was speculations. Anyway, he's free to speak. The elections have been clear, done and dusted, and he's able to tell people why he did not campaign. Because all through the whole period, he was actually silent. He never said a word. He never, publicly admonished or publicly declared that he was supporting APC or her candidate in the September 19 governorship election. Edo elections, Oyegun reveals why he didn't campaign for APC candidates. Former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC, Chief John Oyegun, has said he did not take part in the party's campaign before the just concluded election in Edo State. APC candidate Pastor Sage Ize Iyamu lost to the incumbent candidate of the People Democratic Party PDP, Governor Godwin Obaseki. Speaking to reporters in Benin City, the state capital, Oyegun said, "I cannot support injustice and would only do what my conscience allow me to do. I will not do what I consider to be wrong. Let me put it straight out there. I'm a man of conscience. I am a strong believer in justice and fair play. I am a strong believer that when the rule of an association you belong to have been jeopardized, disregarded, put aside, not complied with, then you have to go back to your conscience to say, can I support what has happened? I cannot support injustice. In terms of going out to work for injustice, I hope you get the meaning. Going out to say what I know my conscience will not allow me to do was wrong, totally wrong and unacceptable. I'm not supporting working for it. To my own conscience and institution, the way I was raised, I cannot do that. And the normal people, every normal human being should know that that is what you call loyalty to life and to yourself. And to the most important thing is called principle. I have principles of what should happen, of how things should be done. I don't do things anyhow. Don't forget that every point my views were known, and it is not that I hide it or I said something behind anybody, but I knew what was at stake. Oyegun explained. APC could have had a better candidate, but it is what it is. And today we have seen it all. It is there for all to see. We went to the polls and we were defeated. It is a lesson to be learned when people come together and say this is what we believe in. I believe the people should be listened to rather than the view of one person alone being considered in a matter that concerns a lot of people. It is supposed to be a place where everybody could have a free opportunity to speak their mind. And looking at the table, everyone should be able to come up with a game plan of what will work. Injustice is not part of it. We cannot commit injustice to one another in a way and we say we want fairness. That's not right. Well, that is Oyego explaining that he cannot be part of what his conscience is against. That is the former governor of Edo State as well, former APC chairman. Same thing as Adams Oshomole. He said, it was not a hidden fact that he did not support the candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Pastor Sage Ize Iyamo. Few days, like I was explaining, to the election, Oyegun had to, people were carrying out and saying this man is like you are secretly supporting Obaseki. We all know that is not a secret, that he has this soft spot for Governor Godwin Obaseki, and he did not hide it. When Adams Oshomole was insisting that Governor Godwin Obaseki, be removed as a candidate for APC. He was one of those who speak into the situation. And as soon as Adams Oshomole had his way and it was concluded, he just went mute. Because APC has this slogan and this thing that they do. As soon as you do anything, they will term it an anti-party activity, an anti-party work, and before you know it, you'll be worked against. So Yegun just understood what was going on and just withdrew. Just crunched in back into his shell and did not say anything and allowed them, Adams Oshomole especially, to do whatever he felt was right. And look at it, the result speaks for themselves. We must be very clear to say when people are speaking. We must come to a point in life to know that we must consider others when making decisions, knowing that our view might not be the general view of everybody. You see, Adams Oshomole brought what happened to the party. In fact, he was part, in my opinion, of those who instigated Governor Godwin Obaseki's win. He may not know, yes, but he was part of it. Look, you said it with your mouth that this man, you said, Obaseki, you are what God says you are. You are a winner, you are not a loser. You are what God says you are. You said it with your mouth, and the same person you were trying to go against. Don't you know that the words you say are not just jest, that words are serious and you don't just joke with every word? So I believe Oshomole was a man who shot himself in the foot. And as it is today, if he's not careful, he's going into political oblivion in the sense that his relevance will begin to dwindle down. And if he's not careful, that is what it is. Anyway, guys, this is reality. This is reality check. Adams Oshomole, I believe, will be more cautious, will be more careful next time. Oyegun has explained himself, saying, you know what, I do not do what my conscience has not allowed me. Guys, what do you think? Leave us a comment. Please like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. A very warm big thank you to you. God bless you. Thanks for always being there. We really appreciate you. Bye for now.